Hi everybody, I'm Paul Kelly, and today we're going to get outside in beautiful East Tennessee in the fall and explore 5 tips on how to improve your running skills and to prevent injuries and get your body ready for this season of hiking and outdoor running that we're going into. So come join us. We're going to meet up with one of my professional runners out here and go over these techniques. Here we go. Hey everybody, I'm Paul Kelly, and I'm here at the park with Betsy Johnson, who is a veteran competitive runner, Boston marathoner I might add. And we're out here today to talk about 5 things that you can do, or maybe 3 tips that you can do to help prevent injuries and to help lubricate your joints and get you lined up and really ready for your races and hopefully a pre and a post routine for you. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do for our pre-warm-up routine is we're going to do the knee rocker head rotation. Betsy's on the ground here just demonstrating this right here. This is a killer way to get warmed up and also prevent low back stiffness. Your backs are usually dehydrated, sometimes they're inflamed even. It's a good way to just lubricate them. Real slow rotation, 5 seconds. Also axial rotation of the head. Get your neck warmed up. When you spin your head right and left, look into it. Use your eyes and look into it. When you use the lateral rectus, the muscles of the eye, to look right and left with opposite rotations, it really balances out the hemispheres of the brain, the motor cortex. So your balance is going to be better specifically, and the tone of your body is going to feel warm after you get done doing this routine. Try to do about 10 to 15 rotations and take it real slow and focus on the eye movements. Okay, so the next routine we're going to do after we do those knee rocker head rotations is we're going to warm up the foundations, our feet and our ankles, and we want to get those ready to prepare to hit the ground. So I'm going to give Betsy the band and she's going to show you how to do it. We're going to wrap around the midfoot and cross it. Make sure you got a good grip, and then lock your elbows to the floor here. And then what you're thinking here is full rotations, that foot in big circles, like you're going to draw a big circle, and you want to go both directions. You're going to really burn the ankles. This is really good to lubricate them. Hopefully maybe get some adjustment and some mobilization to the also forefoot, which is extremely important for that spring that you're going to need. Okay, from here we're going to go straight into hamstrings. So she's going to push against the band, stay pinned to the floor. She's going to come up and do a crunch and pull the toe. So we're getting a little bit of a nerve glide, which is really awesome. So before your race, you're going to floss the nerves back and forth. Also mobilize the spine, get the core firing a little bit. This is active because she gets to push against that band, and then it's also eccentric. So it's a real nice, not only neurologic warm-up, but also muscular endurance type move. All right, try these. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to try is a bilateral hip press with a heavy knee band on, and I'm also going to give her a yellow loop band. It's about a 15-pound band, and she's going to do some upper thoracic mobilization work and some hip pressing at the same time, which is going to do a little iliosacral alignment technique, which really helps mobilize and line up the pelvis right before you start that run, so you'll have equal strength in both legs. So Betsy, we're going to take this band here and we're going to start with it like this, and then you're going to pull it apart and then put it on the ground, okay? So you got that there. She's pulling it apart. She's going to put it on the ground, and she's going to press into the floor. She's going to put her feet out wider to give herself some room to push out, and then we're going to try to connect these lateral hip stabilizers to open up on both sides the iliosacral joints to help not only lubricate it, it's also stretching the quads, right? She's going to get a hard breath hopefully and get the core fired. And then she's also going to get some nice mobilization from just pushing out. Do you feel that up there?
Yeah.
Yep, feels good. Try this about 15 reps or so. If you wanted to finish up with some of those knee rockers again, it's a great way just to get the back side of your body fired up and ready to run. Okay, I want to talk about a really quick fix technique for people that are having pubic symphysis problems, which will be noted as you have weakness in one leg as you run, or maybe there's some sharp pain in your groin. It could be either or. So if you're out there running and you don't have a water bottle like I'm going to show here on the floor, just take your forearm and put it between your legs like this and get them wide, and you just squeeze really hard, and then grab on the outsides of your legs really quick and pull apart really hard, and then stand up and then get back in the race. A lot of times that's going to equal out that strength in your legs by fixing the stability of the pelvis. But if you're pre-workout, go ahead and do it like Betsy here on the ground. Grab a water bottle, place it between your legs, do a hip press, and squeeze the living daylights out of it. You got a little something out of that, didn't you? Yeah, it actually works. So she's gonna come down, I'm gonna put it right there. Make sure you get that so it's comfortable too. Try that one more time. And Betsy, it already worked for her. Good, and then she comes down. Go ahead and pull your knees to your chest there, Betsy, and bear hug them. And then pull your knees apart. And then pull the knees apart in the bear hug. And then go ahead and roll over, get off the ground, and you're ready to rock. Okay, so this is our last technique, a great one to do right before you go out and run. It's a great bilateral hip warm-up. And so Betsy, I've got this already strapped up here using the tree strap and then the carabiners on the end. Show them how to do this. Put both sides through, she loops it through, and then she's gonna hold on to the surface after she puts it in the midfoot. So the key points on this one is to make sure you got your arms locked out, and then you've got a straight kick back and you're not arching the back as you press back, which is gonna get that core to fire. You're also working on your dorsiflexin down here in this ankle, so it's gonna really get a good warm up to the ankle. As it warms up the core, fires the glutes, and of course we do this bilaterally on both sides for about 10 to 15 reps, and then you're ready to rock and roll and get out there and run. Okay, I just want to say thanks to Betsy for coming out here, rocking the pre-workout for running. And also go and check her page out at Betsy's Nutrition on Instagram, and check me out on Paul PKT. And we're going to be putting out a lot more coverage of running tips and exercise programs using the physiokinetics training model to help you improve your performance and improve your brain at the same time.